What's up, people? Welcome back to the Truckin' Journey. This is episode 31, and I have arrived in Savannah, Georgia at the, I guess it's a Coca Cola distribution center. It's not a very big one. And I am waiting on my turn to get to the dock, which my orders said 11. So I got here at 10:30, and they gave me this as my time. For you guys that don't know military time, that means 1:30 in the afternoon. 2 hours later than mine, which it's not quite 11 o'clock now. I was assured they would get to me prior to that time. But I'm pretty stacked for the next...
A new message has arrived.
A new message. For the next couple of days. I'm picking up here in Savannah, taking it to the Atlanta yard, grabbing one from the Atlanta yard, taking it up to Moody, Alabama again, to the Michelin up there, and then grabbing a trailer there and going up to Louisville. So maybe you guys will get to see old Jason Massey later on in this episode. Depends on how time and everything works out. But the first step of the rest of the journey for this week starts with them getting all these Coca Cola products off my trailer, so I can get out of here and go get my next one. But I have made the switch. Instead of continuing to drink processed tap water, aka sewer water, I've began to drink spring water. And not just any old spring water. High PH Alkaline Water. Which these are the three brands that I currently have: Evermore, Alkaline 88, and Real Alkaline Water. For those of you who care about your health, or that may have arthritis and different pain, or cancer history in your family, I would suggest researching this. The High PH Alkaline Water, it costs a little bit more than, regular water, but it's not like insanely expensive. But it's loaded with all type of minerals. But the biggest key is it's high alkaline. Now, if you just drink one bottle, and then start down in Diet Coke after that, it's really not going to make any kind of difference. But if it becomes your main source of hydration, your body's going to be much more hydrated, and then in time, your body will become alkaline. Which alkaline is a pH above 7. The opposite of that is acidic, which, if you want to be acidic, go ahead. I personally don't. I'm no doctor, even though I have watched like 3 seasons of Grey's Anatomy, but cancer cannot survive in an alkaline body. Meaning, if you're alkaline, you're probably not going to get cancer. If you're acidic, your chances are dramatic over the course of your lifetime of developing some type of cancer. And back to arthritis. You guys have heard me mention how I don't ever want to eat Subway, and I don't ever want to eat McDonald's. McDonald's especially. Like, when I was 20 years old, after spending a crazy week on my motorcycle in Myrtle Beach, I got home about 2 hours before I had to go work a 3rd-hour shift. And I slept like none for the few days prior to that. And I made it through the shift, barely, but I didn't make it home. I had an accident. I had a little Jeep at the time, and I fell asleep, went off the road into a ditch, hit a drainage ditch thing, and man, it just started flipping. They tell me it flipped 7 times. This was in 1993. I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. I got tossed out of it, flung up into the air, landed flat on my face on the ground. Jeep almost rolled over on me, but instead of falling on me, it went back down. God was looking out for me. And I spent a couple of days in the hospital, and I cracked a few things. One, especially, was a vertebrae in my neck, and then my hip, too. And as I got older, they started giving me problems because there was arthritis in that injured part of my neck. And at times it would just inflame, and it would throb, and I couldn't hardly hold my my head up straight. And I started noticing what I ate affected the pain in my neck. And whatever the heck is in McDonald's food, and it seems like sodas have an effect on this too. If I drink a few of them, the arthritis in my neck becomes inflamed and it hurts. And well, a few years ago, I spent a week in the hospital on 2 separate occasions back in 2013 because what I was doing for the pain was taking goody powders, which, I don't know, it seems like if you're in the South, everybody knows what the hell a goody powder is, but for you cats in California and in the Northeast and out there in Australia and in Canada, it's like the same thing as a BC powder. It's crushed up aspirin that you open up the little envelope thing and dump it in your mouth, and hopefully you chase it with water or something like that. Well, that is horrible for your stomach. It eats it. And it ate mine. And I was bleeding internally because of the goody powders. And I used to smoke cigarettes back then as well. So I can't take those anymore. And, well, I take a leave when it bothers me now. But I've noticed as I've switched my diet, it rarely bothers me. Sometimes it does, but it's not too bad. And one of the things in testimonials I've read for people who made a switch to alkaline water, they noticed a tremendous improvement in their arthritis and pain. So, the guys that hadn't already stopped this video because I bored them talking about water, do your own research. You'll see what I mean. Alright, I'm loaded and leaving Savannah, headed to Atlanta, which are 238 miles, which is about 4 hours. We got 4 hours and 22 minutes left on my first 8 hours. So, I could make it to Atlanta and do my 30-minute break there. But I'm not. I'm going to be in and out of that mug with the quickness. But, I'm going to stop at a grocery store, more than likely a Walmart. I just did some shopping at Walmart, and people, there is some hummus among us. I love this stuff. It's a great quick little snack. Main ingredient is chickpeas and some spices. But I am pretty well stocked up now. And there has been some concern about my refrigerator, which I've moved it over here. But it is so close to the roof, I'm pretty sure it's not going to fall, because this part of the roof is shorter than the fridge. I mean, I guess it's probably physically possible in perfect conditions, but I'd say it's unlikely. But here's my fridge. It is a name brand that I can pronounce, Frigidaire. I've got a few of these at my place in Newburgh. But the fridge has a light in it, and I love this drawer. So I've got my fruit and my yogurt and stuff there. I got a ton of lunch meat. This is maple turkey and provolone. And you know what this is for, people? Jambalaya. And a salad. And I've got some butter that's not rancid. So that's good. And then there's that big old freezer. Got some fish and some vegetables up there. And room for more. But my 30-minute break has turned into a 42-minute break. So I'm going to get on the road and head to the Atlanta yard, do a trailer swap, get to Moody, do another trailer swap, and then I'll be headed towards Louisville. So after Moody, I will probably be looking for a truck stop shortly after that. I've been 252 miles so far today. And well, I've got actually I'm out on my 11 and my 14. So I need to get rolling, people. But it should definitely be a 500 mile plus day before it's all said and done. Some people shower at night before they go to bed. Other people shower in the morning to start the day. I've kind of become the guy, I shower when I can, but I would have to say I'm a big fan of starting the day with a shower. But I'm in Birmingham, Alabama, people. Alright, shower is done. Let's get this day rolling, people. Gotta make coffee, oatmeal, eat the oatmeal, fuel up, and then it's time to hit the road. Step one is get the water hot. Step two is grind the beans. Step number three is to add the beans, which this is the way I do it. I give it a little grind so it's at the bottom, and then I simply just dump the coffee in the French press, take my water, which is hot, and I fill it up to about this silver band here. Then I like to give it a little bit of stir. Put the top on, and while we're waiting, we'll make oatmeal. I mix it up on the oatmeal. I don't have just one flavor all the time, but today is going to be apples and cranberries. And then of course I'll add some blueberries, and I may even add some pecans. I will add some pecans. These are Abbeville County pecans, people. Some blueberries. So here's what we got. Oatmeal, blueberries, and pecan. And now all I have to do is add water. But after 4 or 5 minutes, the coffee is ready and it's gonna be delicious. If you let it sit too long, it gets a little bit of a bittery taste to it, and it's not perfect. 4 or 5 minutes is what you want to go for. That's good coffee.
God damn, Jimmy, this is some serious gourmet shit. Me and Vincent would have been satisfied with some freeze-dried Taster's Choice, right? These brings this serious gourmet shit on us.
You may find a lifetime's passed you by. What would you say? Don't drop my big one. You a monkey on a string. Well, don't cut my lifeline. A doggy on a chain. Don't bite the mailman. What would you say? I was there when the bear.
Excellent shopping experience and high quality products with the best value and selection in the industry.
All right, I have made it to Ford in Louisville. Hopefully, I can just drop my trailer over here and go get it empty, because my next load is going to pick it up also here in Louisville right after, and I will be headed to Greensboro, North Carolina. Okay, this is going to be a lot faster than the previous time I came, which I just dropped the trailer, and they've got this drop yard that's a couple of miles from here. I've got a map for now and everything, but the first time I came here, I'd never been to it. And he said, hey, you can follow that guy, that's where he's going. And he pointed to like a truck that's headed where this truck is going. So I rode all over the plant trying to follow this map, which the actual map is actually telling me to go straight across from the guard shack right here, not all throughout the plant. So needless to say, I wasted some time. But through experience, we gain efficiency. This lovely spot is where I woke up Thursday morning in Kentucky. This is Highway 15, which I think it goes all the way across Kentucky because it took hours to get through all of this. But you see the ice on the side of the mountains, which is springs in warmer times of the year. You see it in Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Kentucky, and maybe other places. But since I've kind of been on my high pH alkaline water kick, I wonder, hey, what's the pH balance of that spring water there? But I guess I should throw the disclaimer. My pain and cancer comments earlier regarding high pH alkaline water are not endorsed by the FDA. But our destination is Greensboro, North Carolina at the Lowe's DC, and we are here and leaving. Well, here it is, guys, Thursday, and I thought I was going to get home this evening. And I had a load that I'm in Greensboro, and I picked this trailer up the same place I dropped the one I brought from Kentucky. But it's going to Orangeburg, and the FM says the powers that be say my ass got to take it to Orangeburg instead of drop it at the Greer yard, which I had enough time to make it there. I had like 25 minutes to spare. But they say that was too many out-of-route miles. So I'll be delivering this at 10 o'clock in the morning, and hopefully I'll get some load that'll get me back to Greer. From there, which I've got to leave this truck because it's time for a BPM in service, and I've got like a little air leak going on. I've got a check engine light that comes on occasionally, and then it's got its service for oil change and everything that they check out. Maybe I'll get a new inverter car. I don't know if I really need one now. My current refrigerator seems to be working fine. So I'm going to get to somewhere, say, in the vicinity of Columbia today, shut down, and then deliver in the morning. But we'll do the wrap-up shortly. All right, everyone. We are wrapping up episode 31. I'm enjoying another delicious meal prepared in the lunchbox cooker. This is blackened salmon and a little pasta vegetable melody. But the lunchbox cooker does an excellent job on fish, as long as it's not fried fish. Anyway. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys next episode. And be safe out there. And keep on trucking.